in joint partnership are involved in this tournament because as much as possible our fundamental objective is to develop football from the grassroots. And we have been doing this thing for more than over 20 years with the Namibian. So this is a process that is ongoing, and we are very much happy that at least we've got partners like these particular sponsors, and obviously the sky is the limit. We are happy with this particular tournament.
The advantage of such an event to Namibia in terms of football?
The advantage is we are building young players. You know, these teams are playing together because as we are also planning, we are going to host the under-17, which is going to take place in Keetmans. The format will be the same as this one, but this is based for players under 17, so that moving forward, the national teams are going to benefit, you know, from these youth tournaments, because these players are learning from a very young age to play together, about discipline, about teamwork, about tolerance, and about fair play as well.
Have you benefited from this cup because it has been running for years? Have you benefited so far?
Absolutely. You know, most of our players that are featuring in the national team, 80% of these players at all levels, you know, have been part of, they came from through the ranks, they came from this competition. And that's why we want to go a step higher, another level, where we could go to the under-17, so that in the end, the players for the under-20 already are coming from the under-17. So to answer your question, absolute, we have been benefiting big time.
Any challenges that are giving such a tournament like hard times?
Yes, the infrastructure, the facilities. The facilities don't belong to the NFA. The facilities do belong to the municipalities and to government. Now, at times, it's very difficult to continue playing on these pitches and grounds without refurbishment. It's a problem to us because at times the sponsors are saying that, look, they are prepared to sponsor football, but you know, the facilities do leave much to be desired. So those are the challenges.
And what are the plans for NFA to address such challenges in the future?
Well, as I said, the facilities don't belong to us. The facilities do belong to, you know, the municipalities. The challenges is that, you know, the sponsors might not come on board because they will tell us that, look, we are prepared to sponsor, but the facilities, you know, as I said earlier on, are not playable. So that will be a huge challenge, not only for the NFA, but for the whole nation.
And NFA, what is NFA planning for this cup in the future in collaboration with the sponsors?
No, we are growing, as I said. It's good to have this tournament because it gives exposure also to towns and cities, and economically, you know, the business is flourishing over the weekends when these tournaments are being played at places like now, you know, OTJIWARONGO. Surely, you know, the accommodation units as well as business units, supermarkets, and everybody is benefiting. Even the small and medium people, the business people, the okapanas as you might call them, you know, everybody is benefiting. So this is good. And at the same time, it also gives exposure to the local organizing committees to organize football in a structured way. Well, we thank the sponsors. We thank everybody that is part of this organization as stakeholders. At the same time, also, our referees are being trained. We are seeing very good upcoming players and referees. So we are very much happy. We want to be assisted, and other companies could also come on board to assist us in youth, I mean under 15 for that matter. The under 17 we might have got a sponsor now, but we need for the under 17 because development is a process, and the dynamics of football do change every time, and we need to develop the grassroots at all times.
Oh.